From UnOrdinary to Omniscient Reader, Webtoon nerds like a lot of things, but there's something they love above all else, and that is correcting people. This is the Webtoon 10-year anniversary special of Actually. Joined with me today is Otaku Fix, newcomer to the channel.
Hello, everyone.
We have reigning champion Ronald S.
Yo! Crazy Caracole's back! Let's go win again!
He cut off twice in that intro. And my fellow stacked unsolver, PJ Scribbles.
Oh, hey, nice. Stack down.
Well, this is Ronald's second time, but it's your first times, Otaku and PJ, so let me explain the rules very quickly, and for those who don't know, I have a list of incorrect statements about Webtoon original series that are near and dear to your hearts or someone's heart. They are incorrect, so you have to find what is wrong with the statement and correct it, and start the correction with the phrase, actually. If you don't say actually, I can't give you the points.
But what you're saying is, we have to figure out what you're lying about.
Yeah, I'm lying. I'm gaslighting you about these series, and you have to figure out how I'm gaslighting you. Alright. In the world of Eleceed, we follow the Awakened Ones. Powerful people with superhero-like abilities, from super speed, gravity, telekinesis, to control over certain elements, such as fire, ice, lightning, and wind. Awakened powers are primarily genetic. It's why the heads of families of awakened groups have the same powers, such as Shinhwa's wind control, Bakudu's gravity control, Bakuo's close combat powers, Mur's animal control, and the Union's ice powers. Even smaller families like the Patrick family all control shadows.
I love the series I don't read.
You're all gonna face a series that you don't read.
Yeah,
I heard a
that's
quack.
Yeah, there's a quack.
Ronald, what's up with you? What do you see?
Actually, lightning powers don't exist.
Yeah, lightning powers 100% do exist. It is like the first or second power we see.
Right.
Actually,
Goodness.
the Patrick family doesn't control shadows.
No, they do control shadows.
They do control.
Fully just a swing.
Hey, you gotta swing. Otaku, what's up?
It technically, fire.
Fire. No.
Just
fire.
say actually.
He did also just say technically, I think.
Technically.
That counts, right? Technically.
It does not count.
God damn
The
it.
game show is not called technically. But no, that is not the wrong statement. Whatever, Ron.
Oh dang it, I was just gonna steal his answer.
No, you can go for it. Steal his answer.
Actually fire.
Idiot, no.
Congrats.
Why do I feel dumb? I feel like I should know this.
Come on, Otaku. You're the one who put Eleceed.
Yeah. Okay, sure, but I'm not. I feel stupid now. I don't.
Yeah.
I'll take a stab.
Yeah, go for it.
Actually,
Yeah.
they don't control certain elements. They can control all elements.
No, they ain't the Avatar. They control certain elements.
Okay.
What up, Otaku?
Okay.
The Patrick family is not a small family.
Oh, is that true? Because we know I've only really met 3 of them, right? But is there?
Yeah, but they're not. They're one of the.
They are a big organization. Okay, I'll give
You've
it.
been actually on your own question.
I'll give it to Otaku unless someone else figures out what was the original problem or incorrect statement. Yeah. I'll give you each one last chance. What up, PJ?
Actually,
Yeah.
I don't know any of these characters, but one of them isn't genetically based.
Do I want to count that?
One of these people, it's not genetic, but I
We
don't know.
should all get
enough
half a
to
point.
say.
You have
No,
said
Ronald,
nothing
it's not
correct, Ronald.
I'll take a half point between me and Otaku.
The 0.5, we'll split it.
Yeah.
Be more specific, because that's the area I was
The
targeting.
thing is, I don't know enough about the series to see if there's specific rules of like why certain things are either like elemental
correct
or something like
no,
super,
it's less
like telekinesis.
just
telekinesis.
Yeah, okay.
A half a point is probably gonna.
Yeah,
It could be animal control or close combat. Those are not elemental.
We'll do. Sure, I guess we'll split a point for our first one.
Nice. It doesn't go to Ron.
Oh wait.
That means technically we can win by half a point.
That's true.
Nice.
You two
Evil.
can.
Evil.
The point I was trying to make was that awakened powers are passed down not because of genetics, but because of something called force control. That's why
That is also true.
heads of groups have the same power, because they train force control so specifically that they can actually influence what a person's power is. That's why when you said genetic, I wasn't going to count what you said before, but when you said genetic, that's why I kind of stumbled when you said that. But also, Otaku is right. The Patrick family is much bigger than just 3 people. So I guess we'll split that point, which is not what I thought would happen.
The first half point of the series.
The first half point of the series. All right, let's move on to our next question. Goodness. Bugtopia takes place in Bugtopia, a kingdom sharing its name with the series. We learn right at the beginning Bugtopia's long history. The Crowning Moon War was a war between the 5 ant kingdoms, each queen fighting for control over the entire forest. After years of war and death and a downfall of 2 kingdoms, the rest of the kingdoms formed a new utopia, where all bugs could live in harmony, hence Bugtopia. What up, Ron?
Actually, the series also takes place outside the kingdom of Bugtopia.
No, shut up. It does, but that's not the point I'm trying to make.
Oh, so it sounds like another half-point situation.
No. PJ
Not
first
for
and
you,
Otaku, because PJ buzzing after Ron.
Yes, they live in harmony, but there's still a lot of like
Yeah,
discrimination
yeah.
outside of the utopia.
True, but
So
also not
it's
the
not
point I was trying to make.
Nah.
Otaku, what up?
I don't want to
Okay.
share with you.
Yeah.
Ron.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, taking a stab at this one.
Yeah, go for it.
There aren't 5 ant kingdoms, and there is not a moon war.
No, there were the 5 ant
Oh,
kingdoms and the Crowning Moon War did occur. Any other stabs in the dark?
Oh yeah, several.
Okay. What up, PJ?
I don't think we learned this right at the beginning.
It is, I think, episode 2 or 3 we learn it.
Okay, well, there's a
Quick,
lot.
everyone,
It's a slice
flip
of life, so unfortunately. I forgot about the war, I'll be honest.
The war.
The war. Are we allowed to look up these episodes?
No, what? No.
Yeah, it sounds like Ron's reading.
No,
No,
he's
I'm
rereading
reading
the
the
question.
question.
Oh, the question. It was
And
like
don't lie.
it sounded like he opened up his phone. I was like, that's
Don't-
hilarious.
Don't lie to me, Ron.
What up, Ron?
Actually,
Yeah.
the queens weren't the one fighting, but it was the people.
No, the way it's phrased is that the queens were fighting for control over the entire forest. Yeah, Ron?
No kingdoms fell.
Okay, you're around what is the problem with it.
Ooh!
Yeah, PJ.
Actually,
Yeah.
it's the wrong amount of kingdoms. I thought that was weird that there's 5, but only 2 fell. I don't understand why that happened.
I think you just rephrased what Ronald rephrased.
I did, because I want to take
Yeah,
Shannon
wait.
feeling it.
So no, I'm not gonna count that.
Technically, they all fell if they reformed into one.
Yeah, because I swear that I feel like I've dubbed this chapter before.
Tragedy if you have.
This is embarrassing. What up, Otaku?
The rest of the kingdoms did not form a new utopia.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna count that.
Wow, interesting.
Wow.
I guess we'll give it to Ron. What a tragedy.
Tragedy.
Yippee skippy.
Technically speaking, we know the war happened and we know the kingdoms. We don't know anything else.
I knew it was suspicious. There was too much information about this war I've never heard of.
Yeah, right?
Arachne, the spider that adopts Dot, the ladybug, forgets what happens after the 5 queens were fighting for control. She just says she forgot.
Oh my god!
So she doesn't
That's
actually.
right.
That makes sense.
So she doesn't actually remember how Bugtopia was formed.
I wish I read this series.
Well, it was you read Eleceed. Goodness,
I got a half a point for that, sir.
you did.
Okay.
But I got a full point for mine.
Right, Ron is currently in the lead, tragically. All right, we're moving on to our next question. Clinic of Horrors focuses on the Albright Clinic, with Bianca and Dr. Albright running the clinic as they treat numerous horrific diseases and problems, such as expensive pills to stop your brain from screaming, grinding up wordworms to treat dyslexia, despair plans to treat permanent happiness, and an injection that shuts off your brain to help with insomnia. What up, Otaku?
Okay, I haven't read this one either, but I'm gonna go with it.
Go for it.
He doesn't treat diseases; he gives diseases.
Some could say he stalls diseases, but I don't think he's. Well, hold on. He is partially responsible for, I think, a lot of the problems in the world, huh? No, I'm not gonna count that for now. What up,
Peter.
PJ?
Actually, I don't
Yeah.
think they have an injection that shuts off your brain to help with insomnia. That sounds like the weirdest thing on the list.
It is one of the weirdest things on the list. It is also correct.
I was like, these
No, like-
theme, but it doesn't, like, despair and happiness makes sense.
Yeah, what up, Ron?
Oh, I think Otaku.
Oh,
buzzed in.
Otaku,
that's
yeah,
Otaku.
Otaku. What up, Otaku?
Actually, their brains are not screaming. So
Their brains are indeed screaming.
yeah.
Yeah, what up, Ron?
Actually,
Yeah.
the issue is the word worms.
No, the word worms are a treatment for dyslexia.
Actually, they not only treat horrific diseases and problems, but they also deal with mutations as well.
I think that's a horrific problem.
Yeah.
I think a
that's
mutation
in
is
the
a
No.
horrific problem.
realm.
There are like mutations that live there.
No. Otaku, what up?
Actually,
Yeah.
they don't want permanent happiness because they will go broke without it.
They don't want. Sorry, repeat your statement.
They don't want. Yeah, let me rephrase that. They don't want permanent happiness because if everybody was happy, then they wouldn't have a job anymore. I think that's the correct answer.
I mean, that is a reason to fix permanent happiness, but it's not like a problem that I had in this statement. Yeah, PJ. Let me think while
actually-
you say your thing.
The expensive pills are not expensive.
No.
They're very affordable,
No.
as is anything in this clip.
As of all healthcare,
It's a horrible world, but at least the healthcare is affordable.
healthcare is a-okay. No, I think the idea is that there is no actual medicine in the pills. It's just that they're expensive, and that's what helps.
Okay.
Uh,
You can't focus on anything else but the bill.
you can't focus on anything else.
I think I was closest.
I think you are closest.
Yeah.
So I think we'll call it because I think we've just been taking stabs in the dark. You guys all focus on everything other than the despair plans treat permanent happiness. They don't.
It felt like it was a part of the series.
It
Well, what? Hold on. I
they
said
did
there's no. They do not want to treat permanent happiness.
fixing permanent happiness is a thing, but they use depression plans and not despair plans. Despair plans
okay.
are-
Oh my god.
I knew it was one of the
Oh my
items on the list, but I didn't know enough to know which one. That's an otaku point, though,
That
for
is
sure.
an otaku point. Oh, with the 0.5, he's at 1.5 now.
I'm gonna win with 0.5.
he's gonna win with 0.5, guys.
Oh my god. No,
Let's
please
go.
no.
Well, moving on to our first shiny question of the game.
Ooh, shiny.
Ooh.
Yippee!
What are shiny questions?
Thank you for
What are they
asking,
consist-
Otaku. Shiny questions, much like shiny Pokemon, are worth the same amount of points. They're just a little bit different and a little more rare. This shiny question is called To Isekai or Not. Isekais have seemingly dominated a fantasy space, involving someone being whisked away into a fantasy world through strange circumstances. The fantasy world seems to fall into one of three categories: either a standard fantasy world with no connection to the protagonist, a book the protagonist has read, or a video game they've played. I'm gonna give you an isekai title, and then you're in chat gonna type in if it's a basic isekai, they don't have a connection to the world, if they've read it as a book, or if they played it a video game.
Okay.
So the first
Okay.
title is The Academy's Undercover Professor.
Oh, damn it! Oh, I should know that. God, can I fix it? Can I fix it, please?
Give PJ take back their answer.
No.
God, no!
Boy, I love basic isekais.
It's
Taka, you're taking your time,
No.
aren't you?
I'm trying to remember. It's been so long since I read this. Oh my
I'm
god.
so upset.
I thought it was a basic. Was it not?
Oh, well,
I could-
okay. Wait. If I give you the right answer, that means me and Ron both get the point.
Yeah,
That's
let's go.
I
Well,
could've-
wouldn't that,
I could have
wouldn't that
sworn
still mean it's basic?
because he didn't. It's not a book he read. It's not a video. It's definitely not a video game he played.
It's not. I was worried that it was a book.
No.
Because I could have sworn
But it
he
is basic.
read
Okay.
something.
That's why I got so upset. Because I was like, oh, isn't there like this whole thing where it's like a brief moment we get a history with him? I forget that he just dies and reawakens in a new world.
So that's 1 point to Ron and PJ.
Let's go.
We can move on to our next one. Surviving the game as a barbarian. Yes, if everyone got it right, this was a gimme. It is a game. He gets transported into the game Dungeon Stone, I believe.
Dungeon and Stone.
Dang it.
Interesting.
Dungeon and Stone. So that's 1 for Otaku, 2 for Ron and PJ. Next one is the Extras Academy Survival Guide.
Oh, wait.
I don't know this one, but I'm gonna take a shot for that.
Ron, if you go basic, everyone has a different thing.
Everyone gets a shot. Join the
Do I
trade
do it for the
run, be unique.
You should do it for the meme.
You know what? Yeah, let's do it.
Wow, amazing. Otaku gets the points.
No!
It is a video game. I don't remember the game it's called,
That's right.
but he gets isekai'd as the beginning side villain. Next one is the genius assassin who takes it all.
He's an assassin who takes it all. Have I ever read it?
I have no idea. Maybe.
Oh my! Is it new?
Came out a couple months ago. PJ.
Can I add a
Oh, I
moment
never.
to it?
Oh, I haven't read
What my
this.
guess of this is.
PJ, I was supposed to count you in.
Oh, what do you mean?
I was supposed
Count
to
me
like
in.
3, 2, 1, and then you all send it in. At
Oh,
once.
sorry.
Well, I'll just send mine then.
Wild.
Sorry.
All right, Otaku, do you have a guess?
Let's go with everybody else.
Well, you'd
I have
be
no idea.
wrong. It's a book.
Okay.
It's,
Oh.
It's a book
I-
specifically
yeah.
he wrote. All right, moving on to our next one. I get stronger the more I eat.
I get stronger the more I eat?
I feel like I should know more about this one, but I actually know nothing about the beginning of the series.
I shy.
Eat? All right, everyone have their answer? Everyone took and everyone is correct.
No.
It is a basic. He wants to write a book about his adventures, though. So that's the hiccup. I didn't get anyone though, because I don't think anyone made it that far. Next one, the Apothecary Prince.
How do you spell that?
Well, it's right there. 3, 2, 1, send it. It is goodness. It is a book. You're all correct, and you're all still tied. We have 2 more. So
We're
let's see.
geniuses.
All right, moving on. My villainous family won't let me be.
What in the world?
All right.
This sounds like an anime.
I don't know.
Take a stab.
Take a villainous stab.
Whoa, a villainous stab compared to a
Ooh.
heroic stab. All right, you got your answers?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otaku, 3, 2, 1.
I'm cover my eyes.
Send. It is a book.
Damn it!
Dang.
Oh, no!
PJ's now in the lead. She
Let's
gets
go.
it's the classic. She gets thrown into like the body of the villain. The classic, you know, the classic. All right, our last one is Princess Hurricane.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I see why you picked this one.
Ugh.
Interesting terminology to put to it.
All right, 3, 2, 1, send it in. Okay, well, that's
All
a
right.
point for Otaku and PJ. Well, congrats, PJ. You got the points. Otaku has
Yeah.
1.5, Ron has 1, and PJ has 1.5. So Ron,
Uh-oh.
you're in last.
Uh-oh.
Fear.
Let's move on to our next question. The power leveling in UnOrdinary can be confusing at first glance, but it's otherwise relatively simple to understand. A person's power level is dependent on 2 things, potential and mastery. Potential is the base of a power and locked at birth, but mastery is how the individual uses the power and can increase over time. The formula potential multiplied by mastery divided by 10 is an individual's power level. A person's potential number isn't easy to find, but a user's mastery level can be found by using the character radar chart, by adding up their power, speed, recovery, trick, and defense, dividing it by 5, and using that as the mastery. Yeah, go for it, Ron.
Would you?
Oh, I thought I was a second ahead. Dang it.
Actually, you can unlock your power later in life, not exactly at birth.
I can see why you pointed that out, but it's more just you can't improve potential was the statement.
Potential is the power
Oh, okay.
base.
I had basically
Oh.
the same answer, but I see why you put it that way. No, that's actually correct.
Because that's
For-
the way,
for
that's the
this
way
here.
they phrase it in the explainer.
Yeah.
That potential is the base of a power and is locked to the individual at the time.
Okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't have a distinct number, is basically what you're saying.
Potential. Wait, what?
Because it's potential, it could be. It's not like an exact thing.
No, it will have a number.
Oh, okay, it does? Oh, right, okay.
It has a number. Your potential is not a level you can improve or not. That's what mastery is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the single
Sure,
clap.
as we read it.
What up, Rob?
Actually, the formula is wrong.
No, the formula is not wrong.
Yeah.
What up, PJ?
Actually,
Yeah.
the person's potential number is probably one of the first things they find, isn't it?
Correct. I meant for readers.
Oh, for readers? Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about like an in-universe thing.
No. Taco, you had a statement?
Actually,
Yeah.
a person's power level
Yeah.
is not dependent on just two things. Mainly because the main character isn't necessarily on just two things.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, that is an interesting. Yeah, that does go into the realm of we just talking about the main character versus the entire world kind of thing.
That is true. If no one else gets it, I'll give it to Otaku. What up, Ron?
Trick isn't a thing.
Trick is a thing.
It is truly the entire point of John Doe's ability, Ron. Actually, this is back to the number is technically easier to find because they do say it a lot.
No, because they give you a number, but that is a person's power level. That is not potential or mastery.
Oh, okay. No, that's fair.
So does anyone have any other final statements?
Now we can just give it to Otaku.
All right, we'll just give it to Otaku.
I think Otaku is.
Otaku.
But I want to know why. You gotta explain.
Mastery is not found like that. We don't know how mastery is found. We don't know what those character radar charts are used for.
You just made it. You just gave up a bunch of data.
I truly,
As the unordinary master, you bamboozled all of us, and I trusted you.
The idea of adding up power, speed, recovery, trick, defense, and dividing by 5 isn't a thing at all.
I thought that looked weird.
I've seen theories on how those are incorporated into people's power levels, and no one can decide on one thing.
Is the 10 real?
Yeah, potential multiplied by mastery divided by 10 is correct. Yep, that's Otaku's point. So Otaku's at 2, Ron's at 1. Oh, 2.5, sorry. Ron's at 1, and PJ is at 1.5. Let's move on to our next statement about the greatest estate developer.
Oh, hold on. I'm on the floor. Wait.
Sits up.
Do I want to know why you're on the floor?
Take him out. While he's down.
He's down. The Isekai, the greatest estate developer, follows Suho Kim in the body of the hooligan Lloyd Frontera. Suho Kim majored in civil engineering, so was able to use his knowledge to create numerous actual pieces of architecture in the fantasy world. From Odon floors to heat houses, Roman-style aqueducts to transport water, terraced irrigation systems to keep the margined wetlands from flooding, a friction pole, base caissons, suspension bridges, apartment complexes, heating and sewage treatment systems, conts, and more. What up, Ron?
Actually, friction pole was never made.
Friction pole is the pole that the mermaid statue is on.
Oh! Okay, never mind then.
What? Taco, I think, hit first.
Yeah.
Taco, did you have a statement?
The ending isn't correct. The quants and more.
No, that is it's like a underwater passageway system used in like deserts and stuff.
Actually, the terraced irrigation system to keep it from flooding, isn't that just farmlands? They just turned it into full farmlands. Like it's technically irrigation, but it took out most of the water.
Okay, yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, what up? What up?
Never mind. I was gonna say exactly what she said.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say something different.
Yeah.
But when I read it again, it wouldn't have mattered.
The way you phrased it at the beginning wasn't correct, but I think the way you explained it at the end made it correct. Yes, the system used to keep the margined wetlands from flooding isn't the terraced irrigation system, which is a system used to water crops by cutting steps into slopes and letting the water run off into an entire area. The terraced irrigation system is to water crops, like you said. It's not to keep something from flooding.
Yeah, I had the opposite in my mind for it, but it was the same general realm of like, it's not keeping it from flooding, it's just taking care of the farmlands that are left behind there. It was just wet before.
Yeah.
And
So
they fixed
yeah. That's why I gave you the point. So that's 2 points. Sorry, 2.5 points for both Otaku and PJ, and Ron with 1 point. All right, let's move on to our next question. X and Ash is the prequel to Hardcore Leveling Warrior, taking place 1,000 years before the events of Hardcore Leveling Warrior. Since it takes place in the same world, there's a lot of references and callbacks, from sentient weapons known as ego swords, Heart Heater and the Evil Dragon appearing as characters in both, Q and Mew appearing as characters in X and Ash but being boss fights in Hardcore Leveling Warrior. Even Ethan's signature sword, the Sword of Honor, appears as future X's weapon, Excalibur. What up, Ron?
Actually, it's the sequel series.
No, it's a prequel.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, because a different one's a sequel.
There's a new Hardcore Leveling Warrior that came out this year that is a sequel, but this isn't that.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah. What up,
I'm trying to remember.
Future X's weapon wasn't Excalibur.
It is Excalibur. different ideas are rising. KJ, you got it first. What up?
Oh, actually, is it not technically taking place in the same world? Is it like a slightly different one that merges together in the next series?
That's a discussion for a whole nother day.
That's a discussion for a whole.
I'm not about to get into it because I was about to go. Okay. Isn't it the evil dragon does not appear because it's not necessarily called the evil dragon?
Is he not called the evil dragon? He's called like 3 different names.
Right.
Well, first off, you didn't say him actually.
Actually, he's not.
I didn't hear you buzz in.
I did buzz.
Ron, I heard
I hit the
buzz.
drum.
Actually, is he not called the evil dragon?
Oh my god.
Don't give it to Ron. He can't.
Yeah, please, I'm so far behind.
He is pretty
No,
far
keep him there.
But I don't, because he's called like 5 different things, and I just kind of chalked it up to translation stuff.
That's boo. That's lame.
Well, okay, do you want to give it to Ron?
No.
No, I said it first. And I did. And you did hear my drum, sir, because you called on me second. You called on me second, so you did hear my drum.
The question is, do you want to be right and give me the point, or do you want to be wrong and none of us get the point?
Yeah,
I want to be wrong and none of us get the point.
That's so mean.
Okay, let's calling it. I think
That's so
everyone
sad.
will hate me. Q and Mew appearing as characters in X and Ash, but being boss fights in Hardcore Leveling Warrior. Q is a boss fight, Mew is not.
Oh, I knew there was something wrong with that sentence, but I didn't know enough to say anything on it.
I totally forgot that wasn't a boss fight.
No, because you were so specific about them being boss fights. I was like, where in the timeline are they both boss fights? Did they die in the future one? How
That's why it was difficult because I'm trying to remember 2 series and go through like thousands of chapters.
Yeah, Ethan fights Q, not Mew.
For cheating on my evil dragon.
Point.
No
But
points.
I'll let it go.
Otaku will let it go. Let's move on to our next question, which is our second shiny question of the game. This shiny question is called Needs More Pixels. We're going to show you a very pixelated panel from a Webtoon original series. You have 1 chance to guess what the series is. You can either guess or you can pass. If you guess, you have no more guesses for the rest of the game. If everyone passes, we'll depixelate the image little by little until either everyone gets it wrong or someone gets it. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, here's your first pixelated panel.
What?
Yeah, no. Pass.
We can pass.
I'll take a stab.
You have no more guesses if you guess.
I'll pass.
No, he buzzed. Let him go.
I mean, he didn't give an answer.
He didn't
so
give
he
an
hasn't...
answer. Moving on to our next slightly less depixelated image.
That's the
Sorry.
same image.
This
There was
is
no
not
change.
pixelated. This is more pixelated.
How does he
I
look
pass.
animated?
It looks like it's exploding. Yeah.
I'm
we can
passing to you.
pass.
Well, we're
Same.
on Saga, do you pass? All right, here's our third
Oh,
image.
yes, sir. Just shoot me.
Are you okay, PJ?
It looked so much more legible, the first image. And now the objects are converging into the others. Okay, we can
Okay.
pass.
Jesus Christ.
One more pass.
Show me how closer
Yes.
these images will get together.
Here's our next image, crystal clear.
What?
I'm starting to think you really hate us. That's what I'm really starting to think here.
Guys, I might be crazy, but let's pass one more.
guys, let's collectively pass. We have room.
I am passing again.
All right, here's our next image.
Jesus Christ.
The last one at least looked like it had some eyes. They're gone now. Hey guys,
I might be crazy, but how about we pass just one more time?
let's do one more go.
Here's
more.
one more depixelated image.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Is this the
At
last
least I
one?
bet.
No, you got
I
one
think.
more.
Oh, cool.
Hey guys, I think we should pass one more time.
One more.
Sure.
All right, here's your last image. Ronald.
I'm just gonna guess and say blue chair.
It is blue chair.
Yeah!
Oh, I was thinking Bugtopia. It looked like
Same.
Bugtopia
I was
in the
thinking
first
Bugtopia
one.
too.
It looks like a
Is
color
this-
palette.
Wait.
The first
Is
one,
this-
I was like, that is so Bugtopia when I saw it. I was like,
Whatever.
Wait.
Yeah.
Is this Shin holding his hands up and they're on fire?
Yeah, that's what it is. Everyone
I'll
loved
say-
that. Yeah.
It's a great game. I'll say like the 5th one. I'll send a screenshot of it. This right here just looks like Minecraft eyeballs.
It does.
Oh,
And I'm like,
yeah, with like the
Bugtopia?
hair. I see that.
You know what?
Dude.
I guess of all the people, it does make sense that Ron would recognize Blue Chair.
All right.
It's not an insult. It's just.
I'm sorry. I'm used to being insulted.
All right, we're moving on to our next question.
I'm scared.
You should be. There's a wide range of strange characters in My Little Sister is the Demon Lord. The titular Demon Lord is the main character's little sister, Malsuk. There's also Behemoth, second in command of the demon army, turned into a tiny pet elephant. There's also Terminator 38, a robot sent from the future to eliminate the Demon King as a child, to protect the world from only having mint chocolate chip ice cream, pineapple being on every pizza, no longer being able to have sauce on the side, and of course, half the human population going extinct. What up?
I'm gonna double check because you. Yeah. Okay. No. Actually, it's not the Demon King. It's the Demon Queen.
That's unfortunate. I meant Demon Lord. Whoops. It was never there. I don't know what you're talking about. What up, Otaku?
Well, you already fixed it.
What was that the issue?
Dang it! The freebie points.
But I will say that all of this sounds like the most made up thing on earth. But
Okay, what up, Ron?
after
Actually, the Terminator is from a movie, not the webtoon.
There is a robot sent from the future to eliminate the Demon Lord as a child. Yes.
And his name is Terminator.
Its name is Terminator.
Yeah.
Terminator
It just is.
Yeah, what up?
It's the wrong number. It's not 38.
You're correct. It is not 38.
I'm so.
I was just
upset 'cause I knew
I was
that's what
just
it was
about to
gonna be.
draw.
If someone
just
can
about
get
to
the
draw.
right number, do you know the right number, Ron?
Hold on. I'm gonna, wait, 30. Wait, I can guess a number.
He's allowed to guess a number that we can go.
Allowed to guess,
I think I heard PJ
14.
first.
14.
14? No, it's not 14. PJ, do you know the number?
Actually, it's 83 because you swapped the numbers.
It is not 83.
I was hoping.
what's up?
13.
It is not 13. That's a point for
It's
Ronald
either
F.
really high or really low. Which one is it?
It is.
Oh my god.
It's not 38. It's 28.
Oh, it's 28.
I
Okay.
just-
You would do that. You would.
We're moving on.
No, no.
Remember, PJ, we only had to win by 0.5.
Oh, true.
So 1
You're
point.
right.
The Mafia Nanny mainly focuses on the Angelinis, an Italian mafia that has moved from Lyon, France. Moving into a new place means they have to face down a number of new enemies, including the Croatians who've kidnapped Mikey, the French mob who've planted bugs in their room, even some other families like the Bravata family, a Russian mob. What? Yeah, Ron?
Actually, the Croatians are from, Purple Hierophant. The purple flower one. Hierophant? No, Shy, you know the one I'm talking about.
Halitosis?
Hyla-
This is hilarious.
Hierophant. Purple Hierophant.
Purple hyacinth?
Daisy?
Yes.
No, the Croatians exist in this world.
Crazy.
They do too?
Croatians exist in more than one dimension.
Surprisingly, the Croatians are a real world thing.
Yeah.
Croatia does exist.
Surprisingly,
Wait,
does
is
exist.
Croatian a flower?
No.
Oh,
No.
Wait,
What is it?
This is rough.
What is it?
you guys are losing to this, by the way.
Wait, no, I'm actually curious now. What is it?
Yes, I'm not done with my statement. I haven't read it
Yeah,
all.
can someone at least tell me what a Croatian
yeah,
You still have more?
Yeah, there's more.
Yeah, Ron interrupted in the middle to make the purple Hierophant statement.
The French mob who planted bugs in their room. Even other mobs like the Bravata family, a Russian mob, or the Triad, the Chinese mob. Even our main character, Davina, was once part of the Bonita family until her family died when she was young.
Bonita. I feel bonita.
I feel very bonita. Croatia is a country in the
Yes, yes.
Did you look it up? Yeah, what up, Otaku?
Technically, it's
Yeah.
Bonetti and not Bonita, as you so eloquently put it.
Sorry, I can't
You're
believe
welcome.
my mispronunciation got Otaku to what's wrong with the statement. Yeah, what up, Rod?
The Bravita family isn't the Russian mob.
It is.
Damn it.
What up? What up, BJ?
Actually, I don't believe it was the French mob that planted bugs. I believe it was the, Croatian.
No, it was the French mob.
It was the French? Okay.
The France. I love
remember
how much you guys just ignore me. Because
I do. I listen.
no, because Otaku brought something up at the beginning, and I said, yeah, that's around what's wrong with the statement, and none of you focused on that statement ever again.
Dang it.
So I guess
No, we can't get it.
I should be getting points for this.
What-
I
what-
just
what-
want to
what-
say.
Otaku should.
I feel cheated.
I think we're moving on now. It's too
No.
I
late.
feel cheated. I'm doing all of these
What's
corrections,
her actual
and it's not my fault.
family name? Because it's not that one.
Yeah, we're giving that point to Otaku. Her actual family name is Diavolo. The last name I gave you was her fake name. Alright, let's move on to our next statement about Omniscient Reader. In Omniscient Reader, the scenarios that humanity is going through are being streamed by the Dokubei to the constellations. Constellations are mysterious beings based on some form of story, from historical event to fables, and gain their strength from stories. Constellations can influence the stream in a number of ways, from donating directly to an incarnate, giving them quests, or influencing the world through Deus Ex Machinas. They can also offer a sponsor contract, becoming their sponsor constellation, being able to give them items, protection, and access to their stigmas, powerful constellation-specific abilities. And if part of a nebula, access to other constellation stigmas.
There was a lot of constellations in there. I'm trying to remember everything. Okay.
What up, PJ?
Actually, is it really called that they influence the world through Deus Ex Machina?
It is the Deus Ex Machina.
That is what it's called?
Yeah.
I was like, isn't it a different term that they use when they're influencing the things and it like goes wrong?
An example of a Deus Ex Machina is truly red at the beginning. One of the female characters' constellations creates a bridge. Alright, there's Otaku. What up?
Actually,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken, the constellations doesn't give access to other constellations' stigmas.
Oh, because same female lead, her constellation is part of the Olympus Nebula, and she gains access to, I think, one of Hermes' stigmas, even though her constellation is not Hermes. What up, Otaku?
Actually, the constellations are not mysterious beings because they are already based on stories.
Oh, good point. No.
Bruh.
The reason I say mysterious beings is because they're called like the most mysterious and powerful beings, that kind of thing.
I'm starting to feel like you realize you messed up and you're trying to find loopholes to say.
No, that's why I put mysterious beings. What up, Ron?
Oh,
The constellations can't offer items.
They can. And they give like packages and things, like growth packages and starter packages. No, wait for someone else and then you can go.
I had to wait. There's like a cooldown.
There's a cooldown. Well, at least give it like 10 seconds before you click again. What up, BJ?
Actually, I think, do you technically call when a constellation has an incarnation, is
Yeah.
it technically a sponsored contract? Because I know the Dokubei has a specific one with Doksha where it like splits the streams earnings, but I don't know if that's exactly the same thing as a constellation.
that shouldn't count because I said the same thing with mysterious beings or not.
No, it's not mysterious. I'm talking about the contract.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
You're like,
if that one counts, mine should count.
Mysterious contracts.
I feel like none of them should count. That's not true.
Won't count that because they talk about contracts a lot. But it is an interesting point. I think everyone will hate me. I think PJ will hate me more. You were in the right sentence. You got to the wrong part. It's not the contract that's the problem. It's the title, sponsor constellation.
Oh, it's the sponsor constellation. God damn it.
It's
I knew something was off with that. I was like, that's not a sponsor constellation. It's still an incarnation. They become their incarnation.
It's become their supporting constellation.
Yeah.
Which is still what I said, that they're becoming their incarnation.
Yeah, because that's why I was like, it's just.
That's why I was, since you talked so much about the contract, that's why I didn't give it to you. If you stopped after just mentioning that, I would have given it to you.
You're gonna ding me for extra words,
gonna
trying
ding you
to
for
figure out
extra
why
words.
it's wrong. That's so mean.
Because you went further away from why it was wrong. Alright, this brings us to our last shiny question in the game. This shiny question is called Name That Cat. Webtoon love themselves some cats, appearing in numerous different series. I'm gonna give you a wide range of cats and cat-like creatures. You're gonna have to give me their names. Whoever gets the most right will get the point.
Okay.
All right. So the first one's name is Caden. Caden Break from Eleceed. So I think everyone got that point. No, PJ didn't. Second one is Cosmo from Down to Earth. Third one is Cat Loaf. Just Cat Loaf. Fourth one is called Mochi. Fifth one is
Where's that from?
Mono and Mochi.
Yeah, what's the fifth one?
Fifth
I know this cat.
Fifth one is Gyol.
Oh, it did start with a G.
It started with a G.
Oh, but I just couldn't spell it.
UUWOL.
Can I get that at least getting the letter? Because it's a Korean name.
It's a Korean name. You did say it's a G. I will count it because it's a Korean name and it's hard to remember. Sixth one is Safi the One-Eyed Cat. Seventh one, Horace from Everything is Fine.
Oh, horse.
Yeah. Fifth one is Alice from H1HP Club. Bottom left is Thistle from Spell for a Smith. 10 is Alfred the Cat from Batman Wayne Family Adventures. You said Alfred. His name is specifically Alfred the Cat.
I'm supposed to type in the cat too?
Because he's never called Alfred. He's called Alfred the Cat. That's his full name.
What chapter is this in? I'm gonna look this up. What chapter
we'll go on
is
back
this?
to that. Number 11 is Kit from Baby Tyrants.
Oh.
And number 12 is Lucifer. Both Ron and PJ got 4 correct. So I'll give you both 1 point.
I can live with
Hey,
that.
congrats, BJ.
That's our last shiny question of the game. We're moving on to our last question of the game. This one is, like always, revolves around real life skills. Shoe sizes differ based on their country of origin, but some systems are simpler than others. Unlike the US and the UK shoe sizes, which are based on barleycorns, a unit of measure equal to 1/3 of an inch, continental Europe just uses the centimeter measure of the foot as the shoe size.
Wait, is this also like an actually thing?
Yes, this is our last question of the game. What up, Ron?
Actually, only the US uses the barleycorn, whatever that is.
No, the
Yeah.
UK uses that as well.
Really?
Yeah, it seems like something they'd both have, even though it's different
Yeah.
measurements.
Zaka, what up?
Actually, Europe doesn't use just a centimeter measurement of the foot as the shoe size.
That's correct. They don't use just a centimeter measure of the foot. Does anyone know what they use? What up, PJ? Do you know what they use?
Actually, do they use millimeters?
They don't.
Instead?
They don't use
like
millimeters.
slightly smaller.
Nope.
Okay.
Let me
Because
think.
I don't think they use inches.
Yeah. What up? What up, Ron?
Actually, do they use decimeters?
They do not use decimeters. Is decimeters a thing?
What? I think you're in the wrong realm of measurement.
Yeah. I'll give it to you. I'll
Decimeters
give
are
it to
like
you
a
now,
thing.
anyways, Otaku, because you technically pointed out what was wrong with it.
Okay. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I want to guess. I still want to guess. I can't remember the actual name.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Do they use the Paris system?
That's remarkably close. They use the Paris points. The Paris point is a unit of measure equal to 2/3 of a centimeter.
Does that mean we have a tie point?
No, because that brings us to the end. Because Ron has 4 points, PJ you have 3.5, and Otaku has 4.5. So Otaku is the winner of our game.
The 0.5 did matter.
I
Wow.
told you.
I'm glad we did it,
0.5.
Otaku.
I was gonna win by 0.5.
But yeah, that's it. Congratulations, Otaku, for the win. So thank you to our players, and thank you for
Wait,
Yeah, you want your
I have to give a
you want your
speech.
victory speech. Sorry, I got too ahead of
Thank
myself.
you. Friends, Romans, and countrymen. We are here today to congratulate me, team of me,
All
to be
right.
exact.
I can't wait to
Team
clip
of
this
me.
in the video.
Without me, none of this would be possible. I would like to thank me for being brilliant, and I'd like to thank the little people of the world. You know,
Yeah, I recall agreeing on that half point,
Yeah.
Otaku.
yes,
which
yes.
brought you to the win. So it's a collective win for the two of us.
It is collective. It is collective.
It is collective.
Okay, I'm done. That is
Alright.
my speech.
Thank you to our players for joining us today, and thank you for watching. So make sure to join us next time for even more pedantic corrections here on Actually.